how much does YouTube actually pay for 1000 views on a video in 2025? Let's find out. I am going to show you real stats from our own channel and other successful faceless channels in categories like AI, business, finance, self-help, and horror. This will help you understand not only how much your favorite channels on YouTube are earning, but also how much you can potentially earn if you start your own channel today. And at the end of the video, I'm going to share 5 proven ways to actually improve and increase your earnings per video so that you can make a lot more money in 2025. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button and make sure you stick around till the end. Now, YouTube revenue depends on 4 major factors. The first and the most impactful of these is the type of ads that are shown on your video. There are 4 main types of ads. The first are skippable ads, the ones you can skip right after a preview. We all know these ones. The next are non-skippable ads, the ones that we have to sit through no matter what we do. The third are bumper ads, which are also non-skippable, but they're only 6 seconds long. And 4, shorts ads. These are ads run on YouTube Shorts. Now, YouTube pays creators for every ad that is shown on their videos, but the earnings depend on the type of ad that is played and how much of it viewers actually watch. So naturally, skippable ads consistently bring in the highest revenue. If you look at the data from our own channel as well, you can see that skippable ads have been consistently bringing us the highest revenue. Now here on screen, you can also see another term, CPM. This is the cost per mil or cost per 1000 views, which is the amount of money that advertisers pay to YouTube for every 1000 views on your video. This is not the amount that you as a creator are getting. What you end up getting is something called RPM or revenue per mil, which is about 55% of CPM because YouTube takes a 45% cut from the CPM and deposits the remaining amount into your bank account. For example, if you look at the CPM for this skippable ads section, it says $19.94 for every 1000 views. Now, subtract the 45% of YouTube cut from this, and that leaves you with $10.97, which is your RPM or the amount of money you get on this. Now, one thing to remember about ads is that you cannot always choose what kind of ad to run on your video. You can choose to manually place ads in your videos once you're monetized, but you don't have a lot of control over the kind of ads that will run. You have to remember this because it's going to be important in the end. The second factor that determines how much YouTube will pay you for every 1000 views is the location of your viewers. And this is something that you do have some sort of control over. You will see that if a channel's viewers are from countries like the US, Australia, New Zealand, UK, Canada, Germany, they will generally have higher RPMs. This is because advertising here is more robust and advertisers pay YouTube more for running ads in these regions. Yay, capitalism. On the other hand, if your viewers are from countries where advertisers pay lower rates to YouTube, like India, Japan, Singapore, Philippines, your RPM or revenue per mil is going to be significantly lower. Now, even if you compare this on our own channel, wherever the viewers are coming from US, Canada, UK, the CPMs you can see are generally higher. In the last 28 days, it's over $30 for viewers from the US. Compare that to the CPM of audiences from Japan and Singapore, and that is just about $9, making that a significant drop. Now, I did say that you do have some control over the location of your viewers. And the reason for that is that with faceless channels, you can actually use AI to your advantage. You can go ahead and create content with avatars and in voices and accents that appeal more to native English-speaking countries like the US, UK, Canada, etc. Now, this puts faceless creators at a unique advantage that face-based creators don't have, because ethnicity, way of speaking, accents, all of these things still have a lot of impact on who views your videos. This is the reason that a majority of viewers on InVideo's channel also come from countries like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh. Now, I'm going to come back to this point towards the end, so stay tuned. Now, the third factor that influences how much YouTube pays per 1000 views is what type of topics you cover on your channel. And this is one thing that you as a creator have the most control over. Let me explain this with examples from our own channel. Now, in the last 3 months, we have made over $4,600, and that puts our average RPM at $4.17, which puts our CPM in the $11 range, which is actually excellent for just 3 months of having our videos monetized. But if you go and look at the analytics for every single video, you will see that not every video on this channel has the RPM of $4.17. So when I uploaded this video, 7 things rich faceless channels do that you don't, the RPM actually shot up to $11.34. Why? Because this video was on a finance topic with a wide appeal. Finance topics or topics in the finance niche usually get higher ad revenue bids and therefore result in higher RPMs. This is the reason that channels in the finance niche often get higher revenue than other niches. And the final factor that determines how much you earn per 1,000 views is your video length and your viewer retention. Longer videos give you the chance to place more ads on your videos, and higher retention ensures that those ads are actually being watched. So if your video is generally longer than 8 minutes, you have the option to add mid-roll ads in your videos. And if your viewers end up watching till the end, you will earn revenue for every ad that is watched. So when you put all of this together, the type of ads, the location of your viewers, the topics you cover, and your video length and retention, you have a combination of things that determine your RPM or revenue per mil. Out of these, you only truly have control over the last two, which is your topics and your retention and length of your video. This is why no two channels earn the same amount of money, even if they have very similar views, even if they have the same amount of views. Each channel has its own unique mix of these elements that determine its revenue. Now take the popular faceless channel, How to AI, as an example. This channel creates content in the make money with AI niche, and they recently revealed that in 2024, they earned an upward of $45,000. When we look at their total number of views in the year, that's over 7 million. And that puts their average RPM at about $6.31. Now, I would put that in a decently high category. But how is this channel able to make so much money? Let's break it down. First, in his channel description, he shows that he's based out of the US. Like I mentioned beforehand, the region you upload your content from, your accent, your ethnicity, everything has an impact on who your viewers turn out to be. And since he's a faceless channel, he also has the advantage to rig all of these things in his favor, even if he is not from the US himself. Another key factor here is the niche he has chosen. He is in the make money with AI niche, which ensures that most of his videos are also in this space, therefore attracting a higher RPM because advertisers in this category are willing to pay top dollar to reach their target audience. On top of that, his videos are also well made, which leads us to the expectation that he has good retention. So with these three factors and also the ad types working in his favor, it results in higher earnings per 1,000 views. Let's take another example, Magnates Media. He is a channel in the business documentary niche, and he's a leader in this space. He revealed that he made 7 figures from AdSense alone. He has earned over $1.8 million from 160 million views. And if you calculate the average RPM, that comes to about $7.38. And on his website, he even talks about how some individual videos have brought in thousands of dollars. But again, why does he have such high RPM? First, his content is in English. He's based out of the UK, meaning his audience is largely from high RPM regions like the US and the UK. Second, he covers topics that are very, very massy, that are related to business. And this also falls in the money-making, the finance business niche. And because we know that advertisers in this space spend a lot more on ads, that generally results in higher RPM for creators. On top of this, his videos are long, allowing for more ad placements, and his audience loves his content, which tells us that his retention is excellent. If you look at his comment section, you'll get to know. Now, with all of these factors aligned, viewer location, high-paying topics, long video durations, and great retention, it's no surprise that he earns 7 figures from AdSense alone. Now, let's see the earning potential of a channel in another category, self-improvement. Improvement Pill is a well-known channel in this space. He earned anywhere between $6,000 to $16,000 from 3.2 million views. And this is over the last 3 months. And this translates to an RPM between $1.90 to $4.97. Similarly, there's another channel, Far From Weak. He earned between $3,200 to $9,000 from 1.2 million views, and that puts his estimated RPM somewhere between $2.6 to $7.3. Now, both of these channels have decent RPMs. They're not as high as Magnates Media and How to AI, but that's also because of the niche. But you can see that they attract viewers from high RPM regions like US and the UK. They are very advertiser friendly because self-help content is very advertiser friendly. They also have strong retention. So all of these factors are working in their favor. except for the niche or the topic selection, which is not getting as much of a payment from advertisers as, of course, business and finance. But this is still in the high RPM zone. Finally, let's explore the horror category. Here we have this channel, Mr. Nightmare, who dominates. He has over 6 million subscribers, gets close to 1 million views on every video. Over the last 3 months, he has made between $96,000 to $268,000 from 36 million views. This puts his RPM between $2 to $7.31. And this is also decently high for an entertainment channel. This means that all of the 4 factors that we spoke about earlier are also working in his favor, which is the type of ads that are run on the videos, the location, which are primarily English-speaking audiences, the topics he chooses, we clearly know that they work very well for him. And horror is a category that has very, very high retention in general. So this ensures that even if it is not a very advertiser-friendly category, the number of ads that you can place in a single video ensure that you get a lot more money from AdSense than other entertainment categories. Now, from all of these examples, you can understand that in order to maximize earnings, all 4 of your factors, which is viewer location, video topics, type of ads, and video retention, need to work in your favor. The bottom line, though, is that RPM varies from channel to channel and from video to video. So I cannot give you a fixed number, but this breakdown should help you understand the factors that influence your earnings and give you a clear idea of how much you can potentially earn from YouTube. Now let's understand how you can influence these factors to increase your RPM and therefore your revenue. The first order of business is to target audiences from regions like US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and the UK by creating content in English. And if you are a faceless channel, you can use AI to create content that specifically appeals to these audiences and ensures that your viewers are from these countries. Keep in mind that where you live as a creator impacts your audience's location. Next, choose a niche where advertisers are willing to pay more. This, of course, has to overlap with your own interest field as well. But if you are creating a faceless channel just with the purpose of making money, choose the niche where advertisers pay the most. And this will mean finance, business, AI, how to make money with AI, stuff like that. We've already made a detailed video about the best niches for 2025, so make sure you go check that out next. Third, you need to focus on viewer satisfaction. If you are making amazing videos, but your viewers are not watching till the end, there's no point because nobody is watching the ads, and therefore you are not going to end up earning any sort of revenue from those ads. So you really need to figure out how to make videos that retain audiences and then move in that direction so that any video that you make can actually earn you more revenue. Make sure that your scripts deliver maximum value and keep your viewers engaged. If you're struggling with this, watch this video next where we tell you how you can write compelling scripts that hold your viewers' attention from start to finish. And finally, try to make your videos longer than 8 minutes because YouTube allows creators to manually place additional ads in videos that are 8 minutes or longer. Just don't overload your videos with ads, and also don't make it long for the sake of making it long. Choose topics that allow you to naturally make longer videos. Don't just fill it with fluff because that is going to hurt your channel's growth in the long run. Your priority should always be on delivering value because that ensures that you make more money in the long run, because even shorter videos can go viral and end up making a lot of money if the content resonates with the viewers. So always prioritize quality, no matter what quantity you're creating content in. And finally, do not rely solely on AdSense. Most faceless channels make way more money by having multiple streams of income as opposed to just relying on AdSense. For example, How to AI and Digital Income Project have both earned over $100,000 from selling digital products. But now I'm sure that you're wondering, Aditi, how do I build these multiple income streams? Don't worry, I've got you covered because in my next video, I show you 5 proven methods to start making money on YouTube, even if you have 0 subscribers. I highly recommend you go check these out because I cover methods that I've personally tried that many other successful faceless channels are using at present to earn extra income. This is a video that you don't want to miss. And I am going to see you guys very, very soon with another one.